Hi all, this is Skate, and no, this isn't World of Tanks Blitz, this is World of Tanks Console on the Xbox. I had a couple of days off work recently, and I thought to relax, I will obviously play Blitz, get an extra video or two done, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to have a go at World of Tanks Console. While I'm at it, I might as well record, because you can guarantee a player who's played 30,000 player in Blitz is going to have some fun on console. And by fun, I don't mean be good. I mean, for example, the first thing I forgot about was physics. So, shit like this happens. Yeah, I forgot console has just got physics. But before you are making that mistake, you spend the first 5 minutes comparing the graphics of Blitz to console, because holy crap, look at the difference in graphics. Yes, we are on handheld devices, most of us, but the graphics, the weather, it's insane. And it looks just fantastic, it really does. Literally, when I came on here and I saw this map with rain, it was amazing. But aside from that, the other issue I had was map knowledge. That was my biggest issue. Yeah, at this point in time, all I was staring at was that rain bouncing off the barrel and off the turret. It looks... The M103 has never looked so good. But yeah, map knowledge was my biggest issue on here. I mean, I watched Quickie Baby, I watched Jingles, and a couple of other PC contributors, and some of the maps are the same. That's the only map knowledge I have. Separate to that, you've got Xbox contributors. I always watch the Beardy guys' videos. They're hysterical if you haven't watched them. But since coming on here, I decided to start watching Jack the Ripper's videos, and also Sins. I'll put a link to them in the description. And I would strongly recommend checking them out. I mean, as I mentioned, the biggest issue for me was the map knowledge. And add that to the fact that when you put weather on like this, the map looks entirely different. Does to me anyway, it's all new. And this is why I recommend checking out these guys, because it's no different to watching someone like Jingles or Quickie Baby. Because if you think about it, we watch Jingles, or a lot of people I know who play Blitz watch people like Jingles, people like Quickie Baby. Yes, maps are different on the different game platforms, however the tanks virtually play the same. Doesn't matter, for example with an M103, if you're on Blitz, if you're on PC, or if you're on console. They all play in the same sort of fashion. And they all maintain the same characteristics. An M103, it's got a great, good, accurate gun, as you would expect for an American heavy. It's not very well armoured, but it makes up for that with good mobility. The weak spots are the same regardless. So, even if somebody's not playing Blitz, as an example, you can still learn knowledge from their videos. When I first started playing Blitz, all the things I learned, I would learn from watching people's like Quickie Baby's videos. Again, other people like Jingles. I loved watching them, and I still watch all their videos now. The thing with them is they teach you how to side scrape, things like that. Exactly the same things I try to convey in my videos when I'm making a video about Blitz. So tips and tricks on how to play certain tanks, regardless if you're on PC, you're on Xbox, and Blitz. They're all virtually the same, i.e. 75 in front of me. I don't care if you're on PC or console or Blitz, it's a side-scraping monster. Now the reason I'm rambling on about this is because the knowledge is useful and relevant, regardless of what platform. So going into Xbox, I have the knowledge from playing Blitz. As I mentioned, I've got every single tank from the tech tree. I've played way too many battles. And I think I've got some stupid like 40s. You don't need 40-some premium tanks. I'm a hoarder. I love premium tanks. But the point I'm trying to get at, and I'm rambling on about, is I have the tank knowledge to go into this game saying, right, I know how to play this tank. I know where the weak spots of that tank I'm shooting at are. What I don't have, and what I've sucked at badly when I had to go on this yesterday, was map knowledge. Knowing where to put my tank. So, videos for different contributors from different platforms, it is all relevant as far as how to actually play said tank goes. It's not relevant as far as tactics for said tank on certain maps, or playstyles for said tanks on certain maps. The general playstyle of a tank, though, is the same. And this is missed an awful lot, and I think more than anything, console and PC players miss this more than anything about Blitz. I spoke to several different people from different platforms, and some of them have very much taken the approach of, well, Blitz is just the baby version, it's the easy version. Yeah, it's not. I mean, don't get me wrong, we have... Well, actually, we don't have Arty. But the format of Blitz is, in effect, almost identical to Wargaming League, 7 versus 7. Tactics for different tanks are the same. How you implement said tactics obviously differ from map to map. And you're probably thinking, if you are watching this and you play console, not Blitz as an example, you're probably thinking, without the RT, people are going to camp. Absolutely not. No, I tell a lie. You get complete campers on all 3 platforms. Blitz, on the other hand, is very small, and it's the only one without RT. So what that basically means is, because the maps are smaller, people can't camp as long. They do, I know they do. Before people write in the comments, oh, we still have campers, we do. But as far as a console player would be concerned, they would probably think, without the RT, people will just sit at the back. And yeah, you could, but you're going to have the same effect as you will on here. If you're not helping your team, you're sitting at the back. In here, you're just going to get nailed by RT. If you're on Blitz, you're just going to get nailed, and the rest of your team are going to get wiped out. The biggest transition, though, for every single player, some people like playing on a pad, some people like playing on a tablet and can play with the touch controls, and some people play on PC. I can't play with a keyboard and mouse. I can't get it through my head. But yet, if you give someone with a keyboard and mouse a tablet, they'll struggle for a while. But you do get used to it. Both ways around. I'm sure if I kept playing with a keyboard and mouse, I'd get used to it. But that's why I like Blitz, is because if you're from PC, guys, go check it out. You can just play with a keyboard and mouse, get it from Steam. Or obviously play it on your tablet. Or there's some tablets where you can connect a remote control. It's the best of all worlds in that aspect. Yeah, I mean, when you look at this, and you look at this map, or even the last map, Jesus Christ, the graphics are stunning. The tanks look so good, they really do. That's the only letdown of Blitz to me. I wish there could be better graphics on it. But obviously you have to cater for all sorts of devices, which I think is the same issue with PC. PC can't get their graphics to be as good as Xbox, quite simply because everyone has different performance PCs. I mean, the tablet I'm playing Blitz on probably has more power in it than the PC I'm editing this on. So it swings in roundabouts. I mean, I'm going to name someone now. Hi, Precy. My friend Precy. He played 12,000 matches on console. And then I was playing Blitz, and I was like, oh, come on, please, just try it. Yeah, he's coming up that sort of figure on Blitz now. He loves it. He still plays PC, but he plays that, and obviously, as you can see from that, he's just started playing console as well. Don't get me wrong, doing tech trees on all these different platforms can be really frustrating, I imagine. But there's really nice comparatives between them all. So that's why I recommend everybody try different platforms, just have some fun. As I've already mentioned, playing the tanks is virtually the same. What does differ is quite simply map knowledge. Yeah, like I said, I haven't got much map knowledge on these, which is why I would describe my experience on here as, yeah, I played the tank well, but I sucked at putting my tank in the right place. I did manage to get a Crusader Mastery on here, though, so I'm going to put that on the end of this video now. I thought this gave me a perfect opportunity to talk about the actual differences in platforms by going and having a go on a different platform. Blitz, the grind is much faster, though, and this is where I have been spoilt by Blitz. If I'm coming into a game on this console, it takes me a good minute, 2 minutes sometimes, to get from the queue into the battle, and then you're waiting, say, 35 to 45 seconds usually for everyone to get in. Blitz, if anyone who's watching this hasn't played it before, yeah, you're looking about 10 seconds. It's a hell of a difference, because there's a lot less players required to get you in. That's actually spoilt me for other games then, because I'm expecting to go straight in. But the other thing then about Blitz, which I really enjoy, is the fact it's mobile. Backdrop to skate. I have 3 kids. I work full-time, and sitting down after sorting the little ones out and doing all the stuff I need to do, it doesn't give me much time to load this up and so on and so forth. Blitz, on the other hand, I can sneak in a quick game before work. I can have a quick game straight after work while the kid's bath is running or something like that. You can even play Blitz on the toilet. So I'm told. I haven't done it, honestly. Everyone who plays Blitz has done it. Anyway, if anyone looks for a straight answer of which is the best platform, there isn't one in my eyes. I like Blitz just because it's just quicker. It's quicker in the aspect of I can have a quick game here and there, and I can crack on with all the other manic amount of things I need to do in my day. I do think I'm going to start playing a little bit of console, though. I really enjoyed this as well. If anyone Blitzwise is watching this and wants to ask the question, the answer is no. This will not replace any of my Blitz content ever. I love Blitz. But I may start putting a couple of console ones here and there if I get better. Which I'm kind of hoping once I've learnt the maps I will. So back to the question though of which platform's better. Like I said, there isn't one. You will have die-hard fans on every single platform, and every single one of them will say this is best because this is this. No, you're wrong. It's personal preference. Doesn't mean it's best just because it's your personal preference. I like Blitz because it's quicker for me. Because of my stupidly ridiculous lifestyle, should we say. Yeah, don't have 3 kids, people. Separate to that, console has the best graphics. Any PC players will find that very salty, but it's true. Graphics on the console are the best, and they have a fully fledged weather system with storms and everything. And they have physics too, so yeah, as we found out at the start, that really threw me off. PC, now, I'm not gonna claim I'm great in PC in any shape or form. I really am not in any shape or form. As I said, I work all the time on a keyboard and mouse. When it comes to playing a game on a keyboard and mouse, it completely fries my head. But if it wasn't for PC, we wouldn't have this game, or we would not have Blitz. And we would not have the legends, as we mentioned at the start of this video, and all the others who put all the content on YouTube, which all of us watch. PC basically pioneer everything for us, and then it comes down through the line to us on the other platforms. Basically, they are the guinea pigs. They're gonna hate me for saying that. But if a tank is bad in Blitz, it's basically because it was taken from PC. I'm sorry, I'm joking. No, if a tank gets balanced in PC, everything gets done as it should in PC. PC, everything is pioneered on that. For Blitz, it's slightly adjusted and then put into Blitz. For console, well, as far as I'm aware and from what I can see, it's virtually identical. But that being said, PC on the sandbox have got provisions now. That's from Blitz. So they've actually taken something from Blitz, and I think it's the first thing from Blitz that's been taken and been put into PC. The end result is there is many arguments for which has the best platform, which is the best platform. There really isn't one. All that it comes down to is just your personal preference, and anyone with minimap awareness would notice on the minimap there is a tank right next to me and I did not notice, so that is going to really hurt. But yeah, I'm loving this console just for the graphics and the gameplay. It's fantastic. I'm never going to stop playing Blitz though. I bloody love playing Blitz, and I probably won't ever play PC because, well, I can't get used to a keyboard and mouse. Don't get me wrong, if I played with a keyboard and mouse for a thousand or so games, then yeah, I'd probably be different, but at this point in time, I don't have time to do that, sadly. However much I would want to. So for me, it's Blitz through and through with a little bit of Xbox console slapped in there. And in the grand scheme of it, there is no difference between the PC and the Xbox. I keep saying Xbox because I'm playing this on an Xbox, but you know what I mean, console. In the grand scheme of it, what I'm trying to get at is if the high-profile World of Tanks contributors started playing console instead of PC, I don't think A, they would lose any subscribers, and B, we would still watch them just as much. I mean, like I said, I'm predominantly a Blitz player. I play most of the time, if not all the time, on Blitz. yet I still watch all of them, and yet I know loads of you guys out there who don't play PC at all, and some of you never even touched it. Still watch them, just because of A, who they are, B, the content is great. I mean, the content is fantastic. And C, we all like the tanks, and we all laugh at them. I mean, look at One and Only's videos. They are just to die for. They are epic. And for many of us, regardless of platform, World of Tanks is not a game, it's an addiction. Or in some people's cases, it's a way of life now. I mean, I look forward to World of Tanks events more than any other, really. Tankfest falls around the same time of year as my birthday. Man, I much look forward to Tankfest so much more, because I get to go meet all these guys again, and I get to go and meet you guys, who some of you come and say hello. And then you've got the tanks, and you've got the smell of the fuel, which I like engines. I like anything with an engine. If I can play with an engine, I'm happy. That's my other hobby aside for this. So yeah, V8s, V12s, etc. burning around those tracks in Tankfest, it's just epic. Because unless you're there, you can't describe the smell, all of it. It's just incredible. Anyway, I veered off on a severe tangent then. Yeah, hopefully I'll meet a bunch of you guys at Tankfest again, because I will be going. Back on topic, I've enjoyed playing this. I'm still not the greatest at it. I have sometimes lucky games. I haven't really played it that much. It was only because I had some time off that I thought, you know what, I'll have a laugh and I'll have a go. And then, yeah, it was actually really good fun. So, I've rambled on for 16 minutes about the comparatives, and I imagine some people from different platforms may get offended by something I've said. It happens in most YouTube comment sections in any video anyway. So I think the definitive answer is, from my perspective, there is no better platform. Everybody plays the platform they do because they prefer it. Yes, PC has the most players. PC is the oldest of the bunch. And it's just great. It doesn't matter if you're on Xbox, you watch PC. If you're on Blitz, you watch PC. It's the same. These guys on Xbox are exactly the same, which is why I recommend checking out their channels if you're from Blitz, because it's the same. It's different the other way around, though. I can't ever imagine somebody from PC subscribing to my channel to pick up on my knowledge from the game and my knowledge on certain tanks, because, well, yeah, Blitz probably doesn't look very good for them. But then again, try it and you'll enjoy it, guys. The graphics, I think you'll get over a little bit. It is worth it, though. Okay, so I've talked a lot of pointless information. Okay, it's not pointless. It's valid points. I just thought it'd be fun to discuss. This replay, I actually managed to pull a mastery. Don't know how, because this is the first or second time I was ever on this map. Theeple, I believe, is what this map is called, and me and my friend Precy there are both platooned in our Crusaders. I'm a fan of the Crusader. As I mentioned, it plays virtually the same as you'd expect on Blitz. You've got okay gun depression over the front, you've got something like 10 degrees over the side. It's a great tank. It has a very inaccurate gun if you don't let it aim, though, and I nearly did the same thing again, look. I nearly did a suicide drop-off there. And this is my exact issue. I don't know these maps yet. And neither does my platoon buddy, so we're both, yeah, blind leading the blind in this scenario, but the blind leading the blind are going to have some fun, and because there's two of us, we're sticking together. But yeah, the gun. The gun on these things, the reload is quicker than the aim time. So what you're basically stuck in a situation with is you're ready to fire before you're aimed. So you actually have to slow down your rate of fire if you need your shots to be pinpoint accurate. If you're close range, it's irrelevant. If you're long range, it makes a hell of a difference. Now, as I mentioned though, we don't know this map, so what we're going to do is we're going to do our duty as light tanks, and we are going to try and spot. Which is why we've taken the viewpoint of, right, okay, well let's go straight down the middle of the map and see what we can spot. If we see many people appear from the left, we can go help out on the left, and if it's on the right, we can go quickly help out on the right. Except for the fact we are pretty much the furthest right on the map so far. As I say that, a tank called the Rosenai appears. The Rosenai is a BT-7 RT, a tier 3. It's obviously just got a different name in console, which I gotta give it, is a cool name. M3. Stuart has arrived as well, and there is one other tank there as well. They are all light tanks, so we are going to go and help out and try and clean them up before they get to our arty. Because, yep, we have 4 arty and they have 4 arty. So obviously we need to get rid of these guys as soon as we can. And nothing does that quicker than focus fire. Me and my friend Precy taking the shots in, he got the kill on that one there, and now we're going to go and try and hunt down the other 2. I go up the ridge and he goes around. However, as he goes around, he now spots one of them and obviously engages, which I'm going to help him out there. But as we do, another one appears and then another one appears. So we are outgunned and they are all focusing on him at the moment. So I do need to help take these out as quick as possible. And with the rate of fire on 2 of these things and the arty coming in thick and fast there, it's not going to be that hard. And holy crap, there's another one. These things are everywhere. We are prioritising the ones which are coming around the corner, obviously, because they are trying to take out my platoon buddy, and they are focusing him. In fact, they haven't even looked at me once. He gets a ram kill. Okay. After that ram kill, he did get knocked out by the Chiha, which means I could put one more into the Chiha. But now I'm alone, and sad, because my platoon buddies died. And now that means I'm also all alone on a map I don't know. So I have no clue where I'm going. And now the RT wants to kill me too. Great. But no. Obviously, Precy did die in that conflict, but I think we took out 5 or 6 between us. So you could say, in the grand scheme of things, that was a very good trade-off. He did lose a lot of his health because they were focusing purely him. What I should have done is come and take some shots for him, actually, because, as you can see, they literally disregarded me and just focused him non-stop. But obviously, after seeing 5 or 6 of them come down and try and take out my artillery, I thought I would go do the same thing. And I don't know the maps, but my logic was, well, let's go round to their base. They have 4 arty. I'm sure it'll help my team if I can get some damage into them. And they have 4 arty, so let's go join the arty party. Again, my problem, I have no clue where they will be except for around their spawn somewhere. I'd imagine there would be a good spot for arty on maps like this, but again, I just didn't know where it was. So I'm going hunting. Except compared to what I'm used to, these are big old maps. So I've got a long way to go hunting. So it's, you know what? I was like, right, I can't find anything. I can see him on the line of the map. So I'm going to go and just enjoy the view because these maps just look amazing. And I noticed at that point there is a Marder 38T also running the flank with me. And that Marder does spot up a light tank. So he is requesting help on him, and that's why I'm going to push it down and get as much help in as I can as soon as I can. But what you will notice there is a shot came from the right-hand side of the Marder 38T as well. So he is taking it from 2 sides. I need to help as quick as I can, otherwise we are going to lose him. He does take out the, is it T80? There we go. He takes out the T80, which means I can carry on pushing up to the direction where we saw the shots coming from. And it's a KV-1. Now, I'm not a good console player, because I'm new to it. But a KV-1, right at the back of the map, seems a bit odd to me. It's like I'm going to assume he's a camper. Yeah, you could argue that there's 4 arty, so he's back there to protect them. Still, would he need to be back there protecting them if he was all the way on the front line actually taking the shots for his team? Probably not. It's a KV-1. He doesn't deserve to be at the back of the map. But we know where he is, he's fallen back, and we managed to take out one of the arty then as well. Which is when I noticed the OI Experimental. Now, for those who don't know what this is, OI Experimental is basically a KV-2 with some big-ass armor at tier 5. You'll notice I've loaded the APCR to pen him as a result, because the first shot I tried didn't. And I am lining up every single shot as best I can to make sure they go in, because that is a dangerous tank. And he does drop off the map. There, but as we guide it back, we do get the kill on him, so I was happy with that one. And my friendly 38T is still alive, so I'm happy with that as well, because we've managed to keep him alive, and he's managed to do... Well, okay, I spoke too soon, he's dead. The M37 RT shotgunned him. So what we do know is I'm alone in this corner with 3 RT and a KV-1. But I'm not actually alone. I've got 4 RT on my team, who just nailed that one. I couldn't decide who to go for here, but I thought the best bet was to get that RT out of the way, while dodging the shot, luckily, from that KV-1. You'll see I'm kind of like screwed a couple of my shots up here, because I'm trying to stay on the move to stop that KV-1 getting too many shots into me. And backup has arrived. Now that the KV-1 has got a distraction, and he's just had one hell of a hit taken out of him from the RT, I am going to try and take out that RT, which we do get the kill on. And can we get the kill on the KV1, or are they going to do it? Wait. Yay, we got it. And then someone else has taken the other arty out. So that was it. Last game, and I had 7 kills. I was really pleased with this. Any console players are going to be going, that's not that impressive, mate. I was happy with this game. Obviously, I got 7 kills, 1,600 damage, and 26 penned shots. We also got a sharpshooter medal, high caliber, fire for effect, mastery badge, and a top gun. I was very pleased then when I went on to the team one, I could see I did 1,681 and the next person down did 350 damage. I was pretty pleased with that. Again, it's probably not too impressive in terms of what the guys on Xbox can do, but I was pleased with this nonetheless. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. It's very different to my usual, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye.